before settling for it. Oh! Here we go!
Yan ang puwersa na taglay. Bagsak na naman!
It's the Trigger Man! Welcome, MINDORO!
Representing Merida, Yucatan, Mexico, here is Elias Espada!
Balitang esports, nag-aatikabong mga laban.
Isang Pinoy ngayon ang pinag-uusapan sa mundo ng boxing ang magbabalik aksyon. Isang mandirigma na hindi maingay. Pero kapag lumaban, siguradong may bagsak at laging may ambulansya nakaabang sa bawat laban.
Knockouts in 13 wins. Oh, shot there on the inside. Oh, right hand!
Power, precision, at finishing instinct na kayang gumiba kahit veteranong kalaban. Marami ang naniniwala na siya ang susunod sa yapak ni Manny Pacquiao. Siya si Weljon Triggerman Mindoro mula sa angkan ng matatapang sa Zamboanga. Tahimik sa labas ng ring. Simple, pero pag tumunog ang bell, parang ibang tao. Hinubog ng matinding ensayo, sakripisyo at walang sawang paghahanda. Kaya sa bawat laban, iisa ang kanyang ipinapakita. Hindi siya nandito para makisabay lang. Nandito siya para mangibabaw. Hanggang ngayon, malinis pa rin ang kanyang record. 17 panalo, 17 knockout, walang talo. Tinawag siyang Triggerman dahil bihira niyang hayaan na judges pa ang magdesisyon. Kapag tumama ang kamao, madalas may bumabagsak. At ayon sa ilang boxing observers, maaari niyang maabot ang bihirang marka, 30 wins, 30 knockouts, undefeated. Sa kasalukuyan, nasa Amerika si Mindoro, tahimik na naghahanda, mas pinapalakas ang katawan, mas pinapatalas ang galaw at mas pinabibigat pa ang kanyang mga suntok para sa iisang pangarap, World Championship. At ngayong Hunyo 5, 2026, panibagong pagsubok ang kanyang haharapin. Sa kabilang sulok, ang Mexican veteran na si Elias Espadas, isang fighter na sanay sa digmaan. May 26 na panalo, 18 knockout, the WBA Asia Champion at OPBF Champion. Matibay, palaban, at mapanganib kapag nakakahanap ng momentum. Pero para masukat kung gaano kabangis si Weljon Mindoro, balikan natin ang isa sa pinakamapaminsala niyang performance. Kontra ito sa Australian champion, si Joel Camilleri, isang IBA champion na may 30 panalo at 15 knockout. At bago harapin ang Pinoy, 8 agad ang kanyang sunod-sunod na panalo. Naganap ang laban sa Dubai. Pagkatunog ng bell, agad naramdaman ni Camilleri na hindi ordinaryo ang nasa harapan niya. Unti-unti siyang napaurong, habang sinusubukang umiwas sa mabibigat na kombinasyon.
Asian Continental title at 75 kilogram middleweight. Two accomplished operators in a man wearing the black trunks with gold is the undefeated professional Weljon Mindoro. 14 fights, 1 draw, 13 wins, all of them coming inside the distance. No stranger to fighting outside of the Philippines because his last 2 contests have been in the United States. With his produced the KO of the Year candidate in July against Tyler Buchon, getting him out of there in the second round of a contest scheduled for 8. As for Joel Camilleri, competing in his 3rd contest of 2024. Spoke to Camilleri yesterday. Said that he admires Andre SOG Ward, 2004 Olympic champion, still the last American male to claim Olympic gold. Claressa Shields, of course, took 2 Olympic titles in London and Rio. He said the ring IQ of Andre Ward is what he admires. He said that facing a puncher of this caliber and this repute really didn't hold any fears for him, which he scored with a flicking jab. Then he doubled it up, not too accurate with the second pair of lead lefts, but he said that he intends to use that shot to frustrate the variety, just render Mindoro a frustrating figure, and then to start looking for the KO. And in the meantime, Camilleri told me that he will be piling up the points. Said this an opportunity to showcase his skills, because at his best he feels he's a match for anyone. So no shortage of confidence. For the man from the boxing school. His contest with Tim Tszyu moves into that role earlier this year. Right cross, left hook to the body. Left hook on the inside, landed by Camilleri. Again, Camilleri just content to box behind a low-held guard, protecting his abdomen with that lead right hand, the left hand wandering around his quad and kneecap, walks his man back across the ring. Remember, both men getting an identical 74.65 kilograms. Good use of the feet as darting laterally both left and right with Camilleri. Well, John MINDORO seeking to pin him against the ropes, bringing square in there. He did get through the power driving right cross and unload a couple of punches to the body. Left hook after turning the table, landed by
At habang tumatagal, mas umiinit ang Triggerman, mas agresibo, mas kumpiyansa at halatang ayaw niyang ipaabot sa scorecards.
75 pounds light heavyweight, 100% KO ratio for a man at the top of his profession as a reigning world champion. He knows a thing or two about power, but not loading up everything within his shape. There's good right hand to the body, followed by left hook upstairs from Camilleri, but then MINDORO backing his man across the ropes with a forward foray, but keeping his composure under fire and answering with a single was Camilleri. MINDORO just seeking to end that little coming together with a right uppercut, but pulling the trigger first against the trigger man is Camilleri, now backing him up to his own corner with nudging right uppercuts, and he's physical on the inside. So action just on the edge of range as Camilleri continuing to be, oh, what a beautiful left jab, my goodness, came out on an upward trajectory from out of the line of sight of MINDORO, from around the kneecap, just cracked right into his face to disrupt his forward movement. Beautiful shot with that lead left from Camilleri as the two men test the tension of the strands just above our commentary position. Approaching the halfway stage is an overhand right from Camilleri with a speculative shot. Continuing to move a standoff by letting his hand go first is Camilleri, and it's a disruptive staccato rhythm that he's boxing at, and MINDORO hasn't yet got to grips with that rhythm to demonstrate his own time. Even though he's in with a noted knockout artist, Camilleri goes by the nickname of KAMAO. 14 wins of his 29 coming via the short route, remember, and there's that disruptive left hand once again, and swinging and missing with his vaunted backhand by the lead left hook, but blocked effectively by the gloves and forearm of Camilleri. So MINDORO continuing to shape up nicely. Camilleri, again, dynamic figure up in the boxing ring as he circumnavigates. Again, dynamic figure up in the boxing ring as he MINDORO content to accept the clinch before the intervention of the referee separate the two. Closing seconds of the second round, and again, just even though MINDORO made his man miss and came out of a crouch with a speculative overhand right, the dynamic darting and elusive movement of Camilleri just give you the impression that he's controlling the tempo and he's setting the
making a little bit more contact on Camilleri. I said in an earlier fight, shoulders, forearms, whatever, just make sure you start landing.
Well, MINDORO out aggressively and letting a fusillade of punches go, and a couple of the body shots did get through, followed by a flashing right uppercut. Pinned in his own corner is Camilleri, keen to try and fashion a clinch, but then just, oh, beautiful two-shot salvo to the body from MINDORO. Perhaps his best punches of the entire contest as he sunk his feet into the canvas and got real leverage onto his shots. But now it's Camilleri walking down the knockout artist, and he's teeing away to the body before cuffing away with a right hook to the head. And again, it's a question we often pose when you've got a man who is used to touching opponents and seeing them fall. Will the curse of the puncher befall, well, John MINDORO tonight? Still early days, of course, in this battle for the Asian Continental title at 75 kilograms. But oftentimes, when a puncher is landing cleanly and the opponent is still there, or sometimes the puncher's instinct can be to just dig away harder. And even though they say they're prepared to go the distance, and no doubt physically they are, can sometimes play tricks in the mind of the expert. A clever physical contest. Left-right combination not too far away from MINDORO, but in 2019, Camilleri with a cuffing right hand and then tying his man up to waltz him back to the space of center ring is boxing a clever physical contest. Left-right combination not too far away from MINDORO, but Camilleri tucking up behind his shoulder to ward off the incoming fire. And again, it's a disruptive lead left that he's continued. Camilleri offering the half cover guard. There he fires an over. Mindoro. Again, when Andy and I were observing him work out at the Rocky Road Gym as a flashing left-right combination catches the advancing Mindoro from Camilleri. He's possessed of that timing that just produces a distinctive sound. Overhand left was a bar. Observing him work out at the Rocky Road Gym as a flashing left-right combination catches the advancing Mindoro from Camilleri. He's possessed of that barroom brawl of a blow from Mindoro. Couldn't quite find the range as he walked his man down, but Camilleri landed with the inside of the glove, and then altogether who is just neutralizing the bombs that are housed in the boxing gloves of the left and right fists of Mindoro. Terrific work by Camilleri to smother the man from the Philippines.
Sa round 4, unang natikman ng champion ang totoong bangis ni Mindoro.
The 10-round distance, so 8 rounds for this Asian title won't hold. For him, very dynamic manner of boxing. As for Mindoro, who bulldozed to the right cross, clever boxing out of the corner. Again, it's a very dynamic manner of boxing. As for Mindoro, who bulldozed his man back to the ropes and lands with the right.
Dahil sa sunod-sunod na mabibigat na suntok, napilitang mamagitan ang referee at bilangin ang Australian, pero hindi pa doon natapos ang bagsik ni Mindoro.
So, referee Valerie Pastuhov stepping in with a standing count after hooks and uppercuts began to crash home against Camilleri. Oh, that's a beautiful right hand on the resumption, but now Mindoro has got his man going and he's seeking to demonstrate that he is a precise and merciless finisher once again. It's an awful long time to negotiate. Beautiful left hook, but then a right hand in response. From Camilleri. But Mindoro really is finding the range on his punch. 10 seconds so far.
Mula sa magkasunod na atake ni Mindoro, 2 beses bumagsak si Camilleri, ngunit nakatayo pa ito at nagpakita ng tapang.
Some brief respite, the referee wipes the glove clean and he's walked onto a shot which was an uppercut which sends Camilleri the second count of the round. To take the second count of the round.
Muling umulan ang matitinding combinations, diretso, malulutong at walang pahinga, hanggang sa tuluyan nang ipahinto ang laban. Isang brutal na knockout victory para kay Weljon Triggerman Mindoro. At dahil doon nasungkit niya ang iba championship. Maging si Manny Pacquiao, personal pang umakyat sa ring upang suportahan at batiin ang batang knockout artist. Ngayon mga idol, eto na ang tanong, sapat na ba ang pinakita ni Weljon Mindoro para maging world champion? Ikomento ang inyong opinyon. At isama na rin kung taga saan kayo para makita natin kung gaano kalawak ang suporta ng mga Pinoy para kay Mindoro kontra Espadas sa Amerika.
Lagi niyong sundan, huwag magpapahuli. Pag-usapan ni bakbakan, balita niya at laban. Mga Pinoy na di nagpapagapi. Salamat sa mga suporta na lagi nandyan.